All right, guys, we're live over here, Juliano and Isa, about the crypto market and what is hot right now. Welcome, Isa. What's going on the cryptocurrency world?
Hey, good morning, Giuliano. Thank you. For today, I think we should talk about a little bit. Ethereum is actually hitting a new high today. They're at over 3,000. And what I really like is they're actually market cap is over Bank of America. They're over Walt Disney World. So you can see the power of these cryptocurrencies. Let me see. I had a chart. I can share my screen. Let's go ahead and try that.
Perfect.
Okay. One moment, please.
See, the good thing is that we'll do these live shows now, and then we don't share with any of our viewers, or of our YouTube or Twitter, so that we practice.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Now I think I need to add over here. Okay, so I added to the screen. Cool. All right. So we have the chart over here from. We see the screen from Isa here, and look at what he's talking about here. He has a comparison of cryptocurrency and stock market
Yeah.
companies that are in a public environment for years. And look what just happened here between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other ones. So go for it, Isa.
Yeah. So when you see Walt Disney, you see 337 billion. I picked Walt Disney because everyone knows them. It's something that you've grown up with. And Bank of America, just in terms of financial markets, they're one of the strongest ones. So if you look at Ethereum in comparison, they are passing it. People are gaining more interest. And then if you look at Bitcoin, it's already past $1 trillion market cap, which is relevant to almost being close to silver. Now we've got some catching up to do with gold. Obviously, there's $11 trillion that everyone is invested in gold, but I think with the new generation, people are going to start to see Bitcoin as digital gold, has a good store of value, and overall, this market cap is going to grow exponentially. So that's what I want to show you with starting that off. Let me stop sharing my screen for you.
No, perfect. Yeah, no, that is hot. That is hot. And let me share our screen over here so we can go directly into the charts and we see what's hot. And
Oh, before we get into other charts, let me go back to an Ethereum chart if you don't mind, Giuliano.
oh, perfect. Yeah, bringing up the
Yeah.
Ethereum chart. Isa has Ethereum has came on Isa's radar, and it is just going nuts.
So this was on my radar. I'm going to go back to, and if you guys want more information, we can always go to Twitter. That's where I post a little bit more under Isa underscore Bebahani. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep, I see
Yeah.
your screen. Yep.
Okay.
So if you bring in,
Perfect. So this was in January. I said Ethereum is close to completing a
oh, sorry,
double
this is
bottom
my
pattern.
screen. You need to
Let me
share your
share.
screen.
That's it. Okay, now you can see it.
Perfect. Now I see it.
Okay, so this was on Twitter under my Twitter name, Isa underscore Bebahani. And you can see Ethereum close to completing a double bottom pattern on the monthly. And why this is important is this can be a great reversal pattern if you do find it. So what I wanted to show was this was double bottom January. And then if you look, it matches up correctly to what they're trying to achieve. And then if we look at the current chart, this is what happened after that double bottom right here. So if you did catch it, which we can give you help on finding those, you would see this crazy move right here. It just keeps going and going. So from that area down here, look at this. It's over 1,000%. But if you
Over a
caught it
thousand
where we
percent.
were,
And
yeah,
what time period was that? When did it break the double bottom?
I'd say the double bottom broke probably around February. So right after the alert. Yeah.
Okay, so February we had a double bottom, and the predicted move over here with a high probability of success, which is the double bottom, have broken to the upside. And as you can see here, Ethereum has done a massive, over 400% in just a couple of months, guys. This is a predictive pattern with high probability of success. We really need to pay attention to that, and those are the ones that will make you money in the long run.
Yeah, and we don't want to find stocks that only pump, but I do feel that there are fundamentals behind Ethereum, and big businesses are going to be using them. So this is a valid move. I feel like it's going to go higher. But yeah, back to you, Giuliano. I'll
No,
stop sharing.
perfect. All right, I like that. So now for the viewers out there, if you have missed this move, what are we talking about? Has this move actually completed? Well, let's take a look at it over here, and let's bring up the chart of Ethereum. I like to talk about moves, and you talk about the monthly, right? The monthly chart.
Yes.
So when Isa brought you this monthly chart over here of a double bottom of Ethereum, all these high probability setups have a predicted move. Oh wow! So this actually has. So if we just do the move itself, and we want to calculate this move, we're talking about just 100% move. So what Ethereum has done is it has gone up about 70% to 100% move, which basically took just about to the top of its high. But then, as you can see here, you had one candle here that this candle right here, right there, he had one candle that it kind of went up and down.
Yeah, bulls and bears were fighting.
They were fighting, and it was just the top of this cup. You can see that this is kind of cup, right? It's like a round bottom. So we had two patterns forming here. So you had the double bottom here, which exploded, and here is a measured move. At this point here, you probably should look into exit, or your exit should be 20 to 30%. You want to leave 30% and take profit on about 70% of your money, and then you can leave the last to run. And if you left the rest, this is the potential that you could have gotten. This is just nuts, So
and always take profits along the way. That's key.
That is key right there. So he formed this double bottom here, and then the cup, and then the cup is basically doing exactly what Isa is talking about here, right? So the cup actually forms somewhere around here. So a round bottom is a cup, round bottom. And if we take a look at it, this cup is about to end, right? Because these are predicted and measured moves, right? So if we take a look at it over here from the top to the bottom, we're talking about another, let's say 90% move of this over here. So if we make if we take that and then we put it over here, so yeah, so this move has already gone. So if you were looking into taking profit, the take profit was somewhere around 2,800. So 2,800 to 1,000. But what the market has done, this is what I'm telling you guys. This is a bull market. When there is such a strong bull market, you just need to hold. You buy, take profits, and then leave some to run. I do expect this to come down a little bit once this starts settling over here. You should start going back around here before it makes the next move. As you can see, it makes a high, then people take profit, and then it consolidates before it does the next move. Perfect.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's in your radar?
Yeah, I've got some other coins that popped up. Let me take a look. So one that I think me and you kind of talked a little bit about over the weekend, and let me share my screen again, if you don't mind. So one that we were talking about was Luna coin, and we've got
share your screen.
We've got Luna up here. I'll pull it up. Can you guys see the screen now?
Yep, see the screen now.
Okay, so what I did for this one was, let me just kind of walk you through a little bit what my thoughts. So I went to TradingView. TradingView.com. And then we're going to go to the screener, and we want to look at crypto screeners. So when I was in there, I wanted to search for things that were oversold, still have a good rating, but just basically were oversold to the point where they might be doing a reversal. And what I did, we'll go through this more often later, but what I did was I found that there, and then I
What
came
was
here.
the filters? What was the filters that you put it on your scanners, so the
Sure.
viewers can do the same?
Absolutely. Let me find that. So the filters I put, I just want to keep it basic. So you want to look at relative strength index. I'd say one that's crossing above, crosses up over 50.
Okay.
Okay. And then we want to also look at relative volume. So we want volume that's going to be standing out, not necessarily crazy volume, but something maybe 2 or 3, 4 times above
the normal.
Yeah. So let's just say 4. See what happens. And that took. Let me take.
So
that
the
out.
value there, so relative volume is what, the 2 to 3. So whatever number you add there is so if you put a number of 2, that means that is twice the average volume. Is that correct? And 3 times the average volume.
That's correct. Let's say, for example, there was 1 million in volume. So if you do this at 2, it would be 2 million volume
2
or
million.
higher.
Nice.
Yeah. And this is going to be 50 for the RSI. And once we actually look over here real quick, there's 7,000 tickers that you're looking at. So what we want to do is we want to break that down. So once we do 50 or higher for our relative strength, it goes down to 600. And then once you do this, it goes down to 14. So instead of
Nice.
looking at thousands and thousands of coins, because no one has time for that, let's make it simpler. So this one didn't come up again because this is what I searched for on the weekend. But for example, here's another good one, Poke BTC. Let me finish with Luna first. So Luna came up, and what I found was an inverse head and shoulder forming. And I found it right here. So I knew that it was most likely going to complete in this area. It still hasn't completed, but it's trying to. So we see the left shoulder here, we see the head right here, and we see the right shoulder here. So the predictability of this move is somewhere it could reach as high as 25% gains. We don't want to target those. We obviously want to target a lot lower, maybe even this area. So once this breaks out, you'll see rising volume as it's trying to do. Because yesterday it had a hourly breakout. If you look at that volume right there. But Luna is a good one to hold on to in terms of just watch it for the next couple days, see what it does. If it does break over this inverse head and shoulder, that's where it's going to start running. But we never know if it's that pattern's actually going to form or not. We just got to watch it. So we'll keep you guys updated on that one. Another one I wanted to go over was Poke USD. And this one actually broke through about 2 months of resistance. It's got resistance all the way from March. It hit it, tried to hit, went through, busted through with a bunch of volume. And this volume is probably 10 times as high. You can see that the RSI.
Did you add those volume breakout boxes over there?
Yeah, so these ones I added just for.
Oh, nice, cool. I like it. Yeah.
Visibility, but you guys can see that this is definitely breaking out. I would say it could retest the support just to see if there's a support resistance flip. But overall, it's already gone up about 10%. Oh no, more than 10%. Sorry, one sec. Let me check. So from yesterday, it went up about 150%, and then it came back down to about 70%. So you can just kind of watch this one and see where it does form the next pattern. So what I'll be looking for is kind of a flag or some type of pattern as well. All right. I'll send it
that's
back
fantastic.
To you.
No, that's a great great analysis over here, guys. So you saw what we're looking at over here. We have some Issa showed us how to do the scanning. The scanning is really good because there is so many cryptocurrencies out there. So which one do you pick? Right? So a scanning will help you drill down to the ones that have the massive potential. And if you follow us, we'll do this frequently enough that we'll show you the ones like Lunar. It is about to break. You want to get it when it's about to break so that you can enter over there with the highest probability of success. You don't want to jump in the train after the train has taken off. So guys, I hope you're enjoying. Hope you keep following us. We'll continue doing this and as frequent as we can. And I will see you next time.
Thank you. Bye, guys.